I got my nap room. Got my nap room. Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin and Eric Knight, and we are going to go ham on today. Well, we got a big story that we want to go ahead and reach and talk with you guys about. So,
the radio's on.
Oh, if you guys don't mind, just wait for it because we got to get the show started. And just give us a second. We got something to talk about. Here we go.
Taco?
Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. Good morning, everybody. What are you doing, man?
I'm typing. What are you doing?
I know that was kind of
Is it creepy?
That was kind of like really freaky.
I'm
right
staring
now.
at the screen typing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like really freaky.
How'd you learn how to type?
I didn't. I still look at the keyboard.
Really? I just being in the dark working. I just you know.
Why are you in the dark working, Eric?
Because it's always nighttime. It's always nighttime. All right, you ready for the day?
Eric's like I work at night.
Right? Pretty much.
Let's go. What is the date?
All right, it is World Pasta Day. Do you like pasta?
Pasta this, pasta that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I like pasta. I mean, you can't really have it. Isn't it gluten?
Well, they do have gluten-free pasta. I think I had some yesterday.
Does it taste good?
It does. Yeah. They do. But I think people love pasta.
I don't.
I think people like pasta sauce. I think that's just kind of like par for the course. You got to have it with something.
Anyways, let's turn it back to Taco Tuesday real quick.
Oh, it is Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday.
All right, forget it. It's Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. Let's also talk about the actual weather that is coming in.
Forget it coming in. What was it this morning? It was cold again.
Oh my gosh, man! Hit, I think it hit. Somebody sent us a email or a message that was 29.
It was in the 20s. Yes.
29.
Yeah.
Degrees.
When I came this morning, it was about 28.
Currently, right now, we're at 48 degrees, so it literally jumped up like 20 degrees.
The sun came out.
That's crazy.
The sun's no joke.
How fast that is.
It's like a movie where you see where it's like nighttime, it gets cold, and then the sun comes out and starts burning things. That's Prescott. You see those movies?
No, I've never seen that before.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, let's just go. It's just going to be freaking cold, man.
And I'm sorry, I was logged out, so I've not said hi to everybody yet. So it's on you.
What did you say right there?
Oh, I could. Hi, good morning, Gene. Hi, Tammy.
See, basically,
good
what
morning,
you're like looking up at them. You guys are like on the left side.
I know, but then that looks weird because we're not looking at them. We're looking at them.
Oh, that's true. True that. So, anyways, guys, it's gonna be cold, man. It's gonna be freezing.
So wait, it's not gonna warm up again? Our buddy Gary was complaining Phoenix was hot yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, well, Phoenix is like 20, 30 degrees higher.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
30 degrees higher.
This time of year, yeah.
Well,
all right, I'm almost logged in, so we're good. Anyway, all right, what are we talking about today? So first and foremost, for those that are in the car on their way to their work, come by and do masterminds at 9:30.
Yeah. Come through.
What is the topic?
Today is how to do your business good.
Okay.
Wait. Eight things that will help better your business.
Better your business. There you go.
Better your business. It's something that
which
I read.
Which people can use right now.
Yeah, it's something I read. It's something that was actually really thoughtful. And so I'm like, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I need. So
well, and I think there's also ways like people like we talk about side hustles a lot. We talk about you can have a side hustle that can better your main business.
You can.
You can. I know somebody does.
I know several people that do. It's going to take a little bit of work, but guess what? That's what has to happen. All right. So I'm not going to go too far in depth with a lot of things, but we got some serious things to talk about. And it has to literally be
our cool house. I'm in. There we go. Our cool house.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Desert Rose Laser.
Hey, what's up?
Like, hey.
Good morning. How are you doing?
You need to
Did you go through all of them?
Yeah, you need to upload our background.
Oh, onto that one?
Onto this one, yeah.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Number one on the list is donuts in the AM. You're right, Tammy. You should bring donuts for masterminds. Problem solved.
Number one on the list, donuts
in the AM. So there you go, mastermind donuts. I like that.
Well, okay. Shout out to Lena's Bakery. We do actually have some treats inside of the kitchen over here. So if you guys are here at the PU offices, it's all yours to have at it, and make sure you thank Lena's Bakery because she brought her stuff in. And I told you guys we were going to go ahead and showcase some stuff, and if you guys send it to us, bring it to us, we would talk about it.
Yeah. So you ate this yesterday. I saw like it was like the wedding cake, Mexican wedding cake stuff, little balls.
Yes.
Yeah. Kyle took those.
Well, there's 3 different. She was saying or trying to translate to me. I felt so bad because she's fluent in Espanol and a little bit in English, so it was so broken up, and I was like, I don't know what to ask her about this food, but they're like Italian balls or something.
I had to fix the couch. Sorry. Italian balls?
Italian something. Okay. Italian.
Yeah, I heard you guys in there talking, and she was going on, talking to you in Spanish. I was just like, should we tell her you don't know anything?
I told her like 4 or 5 times, but she was going to go off on it, and she was going to see if I understood. And I was the same way with her. But anyways, we met in the middle,
and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, we met in the middle.
You met over food. It was
yes, smiling and all, man, hugging at the end of it. No, I actually had I did one of those favor call-ins. I was
and her number's invisible.
Yeah,
because of the screen. It's green.
Yeah,
you can't see it.
It's like invisible.
Yeah. So anyway, all right.
My cousin, I called my cousin up for what do you call that? A lifeline.
Lifeline. Got it. All right.
It was a lifeline.
It is a busy week, so let's talk about what's going on. So besides the weather being cold and it's going to stay cold for a little bit, I'm going to talk about this because it's a big deal. Which is
Mayor Phil wrote a letter to the community in regards to a couple of things. And then this one was the one that had kind of hit a little bit hard. Eric and I was like, hey, let's talk about this real quick. But at the same time, I think it's a big subject. So technically, let me go ahead and tell you what this is all about. The council study session starts at 1 p.m. First up, we'll be presenting on our workforce housing. Now, ultimately, if you are a worker and you're in our housing, there's going to be an issue. The council study came up with this thought, and I think we already all know this, that during the October 11th voting meeting, we issued a proclamation declaring November to be Homeless Awareness Month. And let me tell you this much: driving down Montezuma Street, right there by Salvation Army, you will acknowledge the homeless situation.
And along Grand Creek.
Yeah. It's happening everywhere. So they decided to go ahead and talk a little bit more about that and bring a bunch of experts in to talk about how it's going down. So noting that an unfortunately significant number of families and students in the Prescott and Prescott Valley area live in crisis and are homeless. Councilman Brandon Montoya and I requested information related to housing availability and affordability, specifically as it relates to the workforce that services the needs of the citizens of Prescott. Councilman Clark Tenney was also included as a resource for his work with the Prescott Unified School District and their shared concern over teaching housing challenges.
Yeah, teachers can't afford to live either,
so right? This is a big topic that I think that we probably should make awareness of. I mean, I think they probably should have made not October but September Homeless Awareness Month before it got cold. Because it's cold out there. Mm-hmm. I drove by this morning at Salvation Army, and there was a guy literally sleeping on the concrete right there. Which in my head, I'm like, why sleep on the concrete? It's a little too cold there. But also, why are you sleeping on the concrete, man?
At the same time, we know there's a lot of mental health and drug things related there, right?
Yes, and that's another thing.
There is a capacity issue too, and I've heard plenty of stories where, and this is not just a Prescott thing, where they show up at the shelters there and they're just full.
Yep.
And that's it.
And that's what's happening.
Yep.
So they're also talking about how this climate and inflation, it's not surprising that pay levels are also a major reason, and we're understaffed. And so this is, they said since 2020, 18% of the city jobs offer we have made were rejected due to high cost of housing in the area. Mm-hmm. And then they said that the city council has opened, I think 36 open jobs that they can't fill because people can't afford the cost of living. Mm-hmm. It's just like, what's going on here? Not saying that we need it for free, but at the same time,
we definitely have a crisis. Nobody wants the growth, but then when we open up cheap housing, people come from outside of the area. It is a tough, and we have a lot of retirees that don't work, and so and they have money, and so unfortunately, we got this weird scenario that is not going to go away anytime soon.
Yeah, so I told Eric, I said, let's solve the homeless problem, Eric. He's like, how?
Yeah.
So, I mean, here is a conversation. Like, really, I talked to Real Hope Inc. They love giving out food.
But you got to get to them. A homeless person can't get from downtown to Real Hope Inc.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
But the people that are able to go get to that food, it's like, okay, so there has to be something where you vet the process and get the process going to help them get back up on their feet.
Well, there's a new food bank downtown. You saw that, right? Not downtown, but across from Fair Street there.
Yeah, they ended up.
They're packed. Have you seen the lines outside there?
Yeah, they're really packed. And so the conversation was, how can we go ahead and get the job workforce put into this giving of food, clothing, housing, whatever it may be. And Prescott Women's Shelter or the Prescott Area Shelter, they actually do that. I did a tour of that place, and they have up to, I think it's 20 women, and they're allowed two to three children. And then they got other facilities or apartments that could go ahead and house more. But the problem with that one is that they can't have teenage boys in there because there's too many women in there. Mm-hmm. So
I'm sure they can't
even accept that.
Those rules come in because there's problems.
And, yeah. Right? And so they do this housing kind of like a stepping stool to get them out. They only are allowed there for 90 days, so 3 months, and they will go ahead and give them housing and livable space and resources upon resources, free food. And all they got to do is get a job and start working to go ahead and get their own place. But then when they get their own job to get in a place, sometimes they're charging a ton of money to get in, like $3,800 to move in with the first, second, and last month.
All right, but
that's kind of like the support that we need.
I know, but I'm going to say, Martine, I've had a house for rent.
Oh, you can speak on this side because you do actually have this.
And let me tell you, I have had 30, 40 people reach out to me, and 2 people show up for their appointment.
Probably because they're scared, man. Probably because they've been denied because of their. Felonies are an issue too.
I don't know what to tell you, but
felonies are an issue too.
You know, if housing is that bad, why out of 30 or 40 people do only 2 or 3 people show up when this is a well-priced property?
I don't know, man.
I have lots of conversations.
Maybe it's the fear of them having to go and sit with 30 or 50 people. Do you tell them that there's going to be 30 or 50 people?
No, it's a one-on-one thing.
Oh,
so like I said, I am not.
I'm like standing in line.
so while I know we had some problems during the pandemic when there was eviction moratoriums and things like that, but I think there's stuff out there now. But you have to hustle.
Our fire is lighting this morning, guys. This is a hot topic. We have really never got into a topic like this. But Eric could go ahead and speak on the side of actually having rentals and being able to go ahead and put people that are actually good for his rental, because just let's face it, investments are investments. And if they do something wrong, how is he going to go ahead and pay for that? So the deposit is needed in order for them not to ruin their place. And then at the same time,
it doesn't ever cover it. Like the deposit.
Well, that's only going to cover like 2 sheets of plywood, man.
Correct, because things are so expensive. Right? Yeah.
See, and that's the.
So I have a hard time. I have a hard time with it too, just because I see the other side, and so I know we have a problem. But
do you think
I also know that people need to hustle.
When is there?
I like to see people hustle
or something like that.
It doesn't cover any of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's a big topic, and everybody should probably get involved with it because it's coming to our neighborhood.
That's why I love masterminds. Is I love to see people, especially young people, hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And the world was never made not to hustle.
It was never made to hustle.
To not hustle.
Not to hustle.
Yeah. To not hustle.
It was made to go ahead. Okay, so
hold on. You ever watch the History Channel? You know what we call leisure time, like when we do fun stuff? Before the 1920s, they didn't have leisure time.
What do you mean?
They didn't have it. They didn't. They just didn't. This idea of leisure time is in the last 100 years.
Oh, because they're just working?
Because they were working all the time.
Working hard?
Yep.
Okay, so my next thing was talking about how there was a documentary where a guy walks in and he wants to go ahead and talk to the Amish community. They are just nothing but hard workers, but their living expenses were like a 5-bedroom house on 5 acres was $1,000 a month.
Well, and Cam's saying here, so Cam Lash on YouTube saying that every time they're hunting for a job, they apply and get the same result, found other candidates. And I can speak that also the job market has changed. Like a year ago, we couldn't find anybody. Now I have 3 or 4 people waiting on every job.
Oh man,
it's flipped very, very quickly. Yeah.
Well, Camel Cash. Turn in the Camel Cash, bro.
So crazy times out there. Anyway, this all took a downturn for like a sad
it's
thing.
It's not a sad thing. It's an actual factual thing, and it's something that needs to be talked about. And I really would encourage enjoying some of the local resources.
You should organize a town hall.
This is my town hall. This is my town hall.
This is your soapbox.
This is my freaking living room that doesn't have a fire in the damn thing yet.
This is your soapbox.
Soapbox it today. But anyways, if you guys want to go back and check out all of this information that's coming to you guys for free, go to theprescotttimes.com. That's the only reason why we do this in the morning, to first of all show you my beautiful. You got a beard to go.
I'm thinking about it. It's November coming up.
Do it, man. Yeah. Look at beautiful faces.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's much warmer. People don't realize how much warmer beard is.
Yeah. Well, no, even in the summertime, you think that it would like make you hot. It actually makes you cool.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why.
No, because it makes you cool.
Yeah, well, cool.
Cool.
Not cool.
No, cool.
It does make you cool, because so if it starts sweating, the wind starts blowing through it, then it just starts cooling it down. It's like a
nature's air conditioner.
Yeah, it's like an AC, like a water cooler. Yeah, a water cooler.
On that note, everybody, we are well over, and Mastermind starts in 11 minutes.
Oh, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a big topic. Make sure you go back and check it out. Share it. Try to do everything you can to help out. I mean, ideas are everything. If we could go ahead and come up with a great idea on how to make it work for our community and those that are in need, let's do so. And one of the biggest issues is mental health.
Yep.
Mental health is a big issue. So ultimately,
October's a lot of months. It's Cybersecurity Month. I think it's Breast Cancer Month. I think it's the city's now got Homeless Month. It is a lot of months. So anyway, go out there and help your community regardless.
All right, let's run it down real quick. I got a bunch of events that you guys need to know about, and the one we are going to be talking about is the Portugal Circus. And if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'll do it for you right here.
Yeah. No fear. Yeah. King. Yeah. No fear. Only fight. I'm fearless. It's only right. My head's up. I stay strong. Forever young. May you live long.
And we're back. And we'll see you at Masterminds.
Wait, hold on. We got a fall event coming up for businesses. If you guys have a business, come through, hang out, relax. November 10th at the Prescott Resorts. We also have Halloween coming up this weekend. Make sure you go check out all of the Halloween events on the Prescott Times. Just type in Halloween events and it will come up. And first annual Tradesmans Expo is coming down, but you have to be a member for the Prescott Trade Network. Go through there and make it happen.
We're buying stuff right now. There's some cool stuff to sell in the trade.
Turquoise rodeo.
Man, the rodeo's back.
Turquoise rodeo. It hasn't come back yet. And here's a homie. Wait, squeeze. Wait.
It's right here.
Boop. Got him.
You gotta go.
Okay, and make sure you go ahead and follow everything that's going down, because
he'll help us. He'll help you tour this house.
Tour it.
Yep.
Tour it. And don't forget also the end of line on Saturday night. It's going to be a child and in the daytime, adult party in the nighttime. Go get your tickets right now. It's going to have so much food. I think it comes with a couple drink tickets or 3 drink tickets or something like that. But anyways, go check it out. And also, before that all happens, go and get ready for the costume run that's going to be happening downtown Prescott, Arizona.
So much.
That's it.
It's good stuff.
I think that's it.
Founding Fathers one too.
Yeah, I really put that.
All right, cool. Man, I can't keep up.
I know. It is what it is. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. We'll see you later. Bye.